What's up, y'all? We back with another one. Gonna get into this Ynw Melly case a little bit. First day of trial, opening statements, a few key points for and against Melly, and how I feel about what we all heard so far. Now, I only need a few minutes of your time, but before I get started, I'd like to thank you for watching the video. Thank you for helping this channel reach 7K subs. If you're new here or returning and just haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. Let's go heavy on the like button and heavy on the activity in the comments. Now, let's get to the case. October 26, 2018, a group of 8 men are seen leaving 805 Northeast 4th, a recording studio in Miramar, Florida. That group of 8 split amongst 2 vehicles, 4 in the red Mitsubishi, 4 in the gray Jeep. In the late night, early morning hours, 3:19 a.m. 4:35 a.m., that same Jeep containing 4 now contains 3, with 2 being deceased and 1 appearing to be in a panic. Ynw Bortland runs into the hospital announcing that his 2 friends, Ynw Sack Chaser and Ynw Juvie, have just been shot. The story goes that they were attacked in a drive-by, and Bortland was hiding behind the vehicle, so he couldn't see anything. Detectives question Bortland, and he gives a location that he says the event occurred at, and they send a team of detectives. And they also send someone to check the studio where Bortland says they left to see if they have any video evidence to recover any possible video surveillance. Police review the video and find that there was a 4th person in the Jeep that was never mentioned before, Ynw Melly. Now, everybody that's under the microscope says somewhere along the line, Melly got out of the gray Jeep and got into the red Mitsubishi. But that seems to not be true based on video camera evidence and cell phone tower records. In fact, the cell phone records show that Melly was with the victims up until 15 minutes before they arrived at the hospital deceased. And if that wasn't already fishy enough, police investigations show that there's some inconsistencies in Ynw Bortland's story. Bortland said there was a drive-by, which means the bullets were coming from the outside, but they find shell casings inside. And also, through medical examination, they also find that the victims were gunned down from inside the vehicle, specifically from the rear driver's side, which automatically places the 4th person in the car unless Bortland drives a Tesla and he climbed in the back seat. And results of the search of the so-called crime scene also inconsistent with Bortland's story, as police didn't find anything. There was also gunpowder evidence in the car and autopsy results saying that one of the victims received a fatal shot to the left cheek, inconsistent with the story that the bullets come from outside the vehicle, as the right cheek would be facing the window. A month later, after detailed cell phone examinations are returned on November 21st, 2018, a never before mentioned location determined by phone towers is discovered, US 27 and Pembroke Road. A search of this area leads to the discovery of 8 more spent shells and broken shards of glass. You got away with it, but you ain't really get away with it. They didn't even try to clean up the mess. I mean, you tried, but you didn't. Well, I guess it was a cover-up, but it ain't work. Anyway, Melly, who was never mentioned before, his phone lines up with everyone until 15 minutes before Bortland drops him off at the hospital. Cell phone records show that Melly FaceTimed his girlfriend and her mother, saying that he had just gotten in a drive-by and he thinks that 2 of his friends are deceased, and this was around the 4:02 a.m. time when they said the drive-by was staged. Melly pinged his location to Fredo Bang twice between 4:42 and 4:52 a.m. in an attempt to get picked up, but Fredo Bang never responded, which might have saved his ass. Of course, they're going to attack his character. The assistant state attorney was saying that he's a G-Shine blood. He was seen learning the oath on October 24th, 2 days before the double homicide. Of course, they mentioned him throwing up gang signs and they played his music as well. And a text message from Melly responded to somebody asking if he's okay, saying, "I did that." Melly's team is running with the story that, yeah, you may have seen him with the victims 40 minutes prior, but there's no telling what happened in between the time he got dropped off and Bortland showed up to the hospital in a fresh set of clothes. So that up until 15 minutes before you seen him is enough time for something that could have happened without me being involved, right? And you don't have no murder weapon. I don't know. I'm gonna say this, guilty or not, I think they want to cook him. Slow roasted, deep fried, barbecued, smoked. They want him out of here. They want to hang him. He's a big fish. And they also believe strongly that he took the life of one of their fellow officers, a sheriff if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if Melly had anything to do with any deaths, the police, his friends, rival gang members, I'm not sure. But what I think is that Melly's name is a name that comes across their desk frequently, that they hear about in the streets frequently, that they have some kind of run-in with frequently, and when we think we got you, you keep getting away by a chin here. But this one's so sloppy that even if Bortland did do it, we can pin it on you and finally get your black ass, like OJ. Oh, and this is my first shot at this style video, so I'm open to suggestions. I hope it wasn't too bad and you was able to get through it. I appreciate y'all, but like my bro say, I reserve the right to be wrong, and like I say, I identify as a multimillionaire.
Therumornatinetwork.
Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Go ahead and get active down in the comments. You can hate if you want. It's all love.